lot of excitement building since Formula One arrived in town, and today's qualifying is sure to be no exception. Success may stem from a well-prepared strategy, or a driver capable of incredible audacity. Put it this way, there simply is no surefire recipe for victory. What does today have in store? Only time will tell.
Oh yeah, we're right near the back, aren't we? Yeah.
Radio check.
Copy, radio check.
Okay, should be green now.
So, welcome everybody to the 2022 F1 season. I'm doing team principal for Williams F1. We've already had a overhaul already. New team principal in. A new head of aerodynamics. 2 new race engineers have also come in as well. And we have a new driver in Logan Sargent. Alex Albon is now the #1 driver. And we're now going to try and take Williams from the back of the grid to the front of the grid again, like in past glories. This is Q1. So throughout the season we'll be hoping to see improvements throughout the season. We'll see what we can do here on the first race of the season. So Albon is on his way on his flying lap, and so is Logan Sargent. Fastest, well, he was fastest in the middle sector. So this season will be mainly about building the Williams F1 team to be as competitive as we can and try and move them from the back of the grid. First objective is to move them up into midfield. Behind the scenes, we've had an overhaul behind the scenes. I'm reporting a new driver. So that's the first run done. Wouldn't it be amazing if we can get Williams in the first race to qualify for Q2? Sainz is the fastest man at the minute out on track. So at the minute we'll more than likely end up dropping into the bottom 5 after the first run. So I'm just waiting on Leclerc, Norris, Verstappen and Schumacher. So just waiting on now for Staffen and Schumacher, and then we can go round for our second run of Q1. So our boys Albon and Sargent are 18th and last. So we'll ride with Logan Sargent, a young driver that we've brought in as we've released Latifi from his contract. Just under, or just over, sorry, 6 minutes of Q1. Can we get this Williams into Q2? Sargent begins his flying lap. Two good sectors. Sargent setting his personal best. Oh, Sargent is on the same time as Stroll. Stroll at 2.708, Sargent at 2.708. Albon, he improved on his time as well, 2.607. So, we've both done their second runs now. And it looks more than likely that they will be out in Q1, both Albon and Sergeant. So Yuki Tsunoda, he's the one at risk at the minute. So as it stands, Schumacher, Vettel, Albon, Stroll and Sargent will be eliminated in Q1. So Haas, Aston Martin, Williams, Aston Martin and
copy.
Williams.
So make sure you get your pit limiter as you come in the pit lane.
So the two race engineers that we brought in, we did bring in from Aston Martin. We brought in a free agent team principal. So just over a minute left of Q1. It will all be about the race now for for us at Williams. See where we can finish as the car develops, hopefully with updates throughout the season.
Is that a lockup? We can take a look now. Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll. And this, yes, there, that's the lockup.
Stroll with the lockup.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
As Williams will be looking this season to a finish above Haas and Aston Martin.
The kitchen side, I could only get ball bounce. Oh, that's all I could get. You've seen the milk I had to get. Craving down. Because they had no milk. They had no delivery today. Because the delivery truck crashed.
So that is it, that's the end of Q1. Albon is out. Sargent is out. So we lose Schumacher, Vettel, Albon, Stroll and Sargent. That's who we lose. So that's the end of the qualifying session for Williams.
It's race day with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. Aston Martin did a good job during qualifying, and they're pretty much where everyone expected them to be on the grid. Now it's up to them to defy expectations during the race itself. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
But which team has perfected the strategy that will see them prevail today, here at the Bahrain Grand Prix?
So it's race day. Make sure both drivers are not on the same strategy. So, the first race. Let's see
It
where
looks
we
like
can
clear
get this
weather tonight
Williams.
for this race, with the drivers now just taking position on the grid.
It's a front
Here
row
we have
lockout
Alexander
for
Albon.
Ferrari.
They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. And looking at the second Williams car. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. The race start is mere seconds away. And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go.
Still a lot to play for.
So starting at the back of the grid,
Aston
Albon
Martin
and
with a
Sargent.
great play there. They've moved up
It's
a
going to be
place.
difficult. Stranger things have happened. See if they can stay within touch before the DRS is enabled. Another chance. 57 laps. So as we start lap 2, Leclerc leads, Sainz second, Perez third, Verstappen fourth, Hamilton fifth, Bottas sixth, Gasly seventh, Magnussen eighth, Russell ninth, Ocon in 10th.
DRS is enabled now.
DRS is enabled now. Albon is chasing down Stroll. Lap 3 of 57. This is the first race of this new look Williams. The car itself throughout the season will be
Yellow ahead.
developed.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's look at this. The focus on Sonoda. What a spin!
As we try and take Williams from the back of the grid to challenge him
Team
for
are
titles
really
again.
disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
Sargent starting to get a bit left behind. .7 seconds now behind his teammate is Sargent. The young driver brought in as Latifi was released from his contract. So it's Sainz for Ferrari leads, a clear Ferrari. Second, the two Red Bulls of Verstappen, of Perez and Verstappen are third and fourth. And we're on lap 5 of 57.
This is good. Come on.
Leclerc now takes the lead of this race.
Doing a good job, keep pushing.
Albon is right in this race at the back of the field.
AlphaTauri gained a place. Let's have a look. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved.
Well, Tsunoda, after his spin, was last. He's caught Sargent.
And they get past,
And
which
now
moves
moves
them up a
into
position.
19th.
And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances.
If we could get a points finish here, it would be incredible. If Williams could get a points finish. But one more built in a day. He's got the fastest lap in the race.
Oh, big lock up there. Let's take a closer look. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel, and there's the lockup. It almost got away from them entirely. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
Give it a look. Not this time. Battle for 15th between Schumacher, Vettel, Stroll and Albon. Right, be right back.
Good job.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Let's focus.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Good job.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
I'm back. So Albon moves up into 17th now. So the objective this season for us is to finish 9th in the Constructors' Championship, and then we can build from there. So that is the objective for this season for us, is finish 9th in the Constructors.
Do not do anything.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Side by side is Stroll and Albon.
Doing a good job, that's going to help you.
Box.
Copy, boss.
Let's just go on with Logan Sargent as he will be pitting
Stay cool, man. You're doing a good job.
for his first stop. In this new adventure as we try and take Williams from the back to the top. And it will be a long adventure. So Albon in 18th, Sargent in last place at this moment in time in race 1.
Pit entry.
Copy.
Sargent comes in for his first pit
So
stop.
use pit limiter.
Doing a good job.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Still a lot to play for.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Let's go back to the battle Albon is having.
Nicely done.
Stroll and Albon have been having this battle all race,
And a new
and we're on lap
position
15.
just gained by Williams.
Box. Okay, box, box.
So quite a few are going into the pits now for their first stops. Set of mediums is on Albon's car.
Sonoda is pitting this lap. Yellow flag 15, yeah.
Here's the replay.
And Sainz
Let's have
is
another
locked
look.
up, I think.
Sainz is the focus here. Well, they've lost it. They've locked
Yeah,
up.
Sainz for the lock up there. So Albon comes out in front of his teammate. We'll have a look who's not pitted. Stroll's not pitted, Schumacher's not pitted, Perez is in the pits now. Norris and Schumacher are in the pits. Stroll is in the pits. Stroll comes out just ahead of Albon.
Seems to have been a lockup. Let's see what happened there.
Look at
Now we see
Sergeant,
the Williams
see
here.
what he did there.
They've locked up, but that could have been much worse.
Just went slightly off the track. A lonely
And the
race for
team
him
had
at
such
this
high
moment
hopes
in
today.
time.
What a shame.
Is that knock up now? Sergeant is, well, he's catching. He's doing okay.
So use energy if you need it.
Copy.
Albon's right up Stroll's arse now. Aston Martin's just slightly quicker in the straights. Albon's staying strong. And we're on lap 20 of 57.
Tyres haven't really come down. Yeah, copy that.
All 20 cars are still running. So the clear leads, Paris second, Sainz third. Is how the top three look. Albon couldn't quite make the move there. Trying to jump down on the inside and Stroll cuts him off there. So Albon will try again. On the outside, can he complete the move?
You're doing a good job.
And there's an overtake.
Hey
from
Paul
Williams.
P, how you doing mate? Welcome in. I'm all good mate, I'm all good. First stream back after a while.
Still a lot to play for.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Good job.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
So the battle between Albon and Stroll continues on. It has done
We've just had a car
since the
run
first
wide.
lap of the
Let's
race.
take a look at the replay. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. And they've gone wide, very wide. That's not ideal.
Magnussen went a
Not
little bit
ideal
wide
at all.
there for Haas. So the rebuilding process begins as we try and take the Williams F1 team from the back of the grid to be fighting for championships like they once did before. But the first aim this season is to finish 9th in the Constructors' Championship. And then we can build from there. There's Stroll on the outside. And Albon, can he still keep that 18th place?
Let's focus.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
This is good.
And there's an overtake from Williams. Sounds like someone's locked up. Let's have a look. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell. It's a lockup, and that could be costly.
So, lap 30 of 57. Albon and Stroll still fighting each other. Sargent having a very lonely race at the back in his first race for Williams. So for Sargent, it is probably going to be a long road, but as the car develops throughout the season, it should be much better for him and for Albon as we try and develop this Williams team.
Looks like there's been a lock-up. Let's take a closer
Russell
look.
locks up
Now let's
again.
look at this. Here's George Russell. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up. The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
So lap 32 and 57. All 20 cars are still running. Albon's got another 7 laps and another 9 laps for Sargent on the hards. There's a virtual safety car.
Was that a crash? Multiple cars, I think. We can take a look now. Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Somehow it got paused. Oh, thanks for the bitties, mate. Thank you. Didn't have to do that, but thanks, mate. Hopefully you're having a good day. Let's give you a good shout out there, mate. So, we're under a virtual safety car, so the race is effectively neutralised. Set of fresh softs for Sergeant as he's
box to box.
He is running in last place.
Copy, box.
So for those who have just joined us, it is F1 again. But doing it all properly this time. Set myself a challenge of trying to take the Williams F1 team from the back of the grid to the front of the grid like they were in the past.
Virtual safety car ending. DRS enabled. Going down the pit lane.
Copy that. Just pit limiter.
Sergeant.
Reminder on pit limiter.
So far already, what we've done, brought in a new driver and Sergeant. Albon has now gone from the from the number 2 driver to the number 1 driver. We brought in a new team principal, new aerodynamics, and 2 new race engineers as well. Developments on the car throughout the season, so hopefully things will start changing for Williams. He says. So our first priority this season is to finish 9th in the Constructors' Championship and develop a car for next season. That is what we are aiming to do. Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's going to be a challenge. Alonso actually has a time penalty there, I think. Yeah, he does. He does have a time penalty. So, lap 36 of 57. In this challenge that was set, and a challenge that has been accepted. Not going to plan in race 1, and it wasn't built for race 1 yet. And there's Stroll trying to go on the outside of Albon. These two have been fighting all race long.
Was that a lock-up on the track? Here's the
Have a
replay.
look at Gasly.
Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly. That lock-up could have cost them dearly. The
As we
team
went
are
off track a
really
bit there.
disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
On this ongoing battle since lap 1 between these two goes on.
I think there's been a lock-up. Let's take a look at the replay. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel. Oh, and there's the lock-up. That's the last thing they'll have wanted. And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances.
So as these two do battle, Vettel's gap has slightly been cut now after he went a bit sightseeing. Sergeant's race hasn't been that great either today. He's been in last for his first ever race for Williams. Albon will be coming in for his second stop soon.
Seems to have been a lock-up. Let's have a look. Right, watch this.
Schumacher
There's
locks up.
Schumacher. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
And the Albon Stroll fight continues on. Full fresh set of softs for Albon.
Box, box.
Yes, the key box.
lockup? Let's see what happened there. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. And yes, that's the lockup.
Well, Vettel locked up and Albon went through with Stroll up into 17th. Schumacher is in the pits. Albon comes in the pits and so does Stroll as well. Who is going to get the pit stop done the quickest? Albon out ahead of Stroll. I think Sargent now is in miles away now. He's only 15 seconds away. It's going alright, mate. It's going alright. As it's Sunday, a nice chilled out Sunday. How's your day going? Oh, okay. Bet that was fun. Yeah, it's just a reminder as well, guys. You can check out the socials on YouTube, as I have all my videos, once they've all been edited, goes up onto my YouTube. Also, guys, I'm involved in 2 fantastic Discords, Blitz Fan and Raw, and also you can also subscribe for free using Twitch Prime as well. There you go, guys, there's the Blitz Family Mojo. Might have to try and download it. So Albon is chasing down Vettel like a man possessed. This race, it wasn't about how high we can finish today, it was about getting the car to the end. As we look to build this Williams F1 team and put them back fighting for titles again. It's going to be a long process. Sargent, surprisingly, he's closing the gap on Stroll as well. He was 40 odd seconds behind, and he's only 11 seconds behind Stroll now. Albon from the Williams is taking on the Red Bull of Verstappen. Akira Phantom, welcome in. First time chatter, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Good, glad to hear it. Because Albon is staying behind Verstappen, who's in 4th, is pulling him closer to Tsunoda, who's in 16th. Lap 45 of 57 in his first race of the Williams F1 team era.
Use energy if you need it, use energy.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, they've run wide! Let's take a closer look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. And they've gone wide. Way wide.
Oh. Right guys, I'll be right back, just give me a minute.
We have low battery.
Copy.
I'm back, guys. So lap 48. Perez and Leclerc, they're battling for the lead at the front. So 7 laps left. So we've got a Williams, Aston Martin, and a Williams. Each race that goes by, hopefully we're starting to see improvements from the Williams team, as that is the whole point of doing a Williams F1 rebuild. Can we achieve the impossible? So 6 laps left to go. So we'll get a rough idea on where we're at as competitiveness. you know, I just like to do it myself.
You can go to it.
I'm
Sounds like someone's locked up. Here's the replay.
Someone has locked
Right,
up.
watch this. There's Schumacher. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
And it's Schumacher in the Haas.
And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame.
So, lap 53 of 57. So now this first race is nearly done. We'll see where we're at.
6 to go.
And then we'll make further updates to the car. Both cars. There's going to be a challenge that was issued and a challenge that has been accepted for this first race. Williams at the minute looks like they will be at the back of the field for most of the season. So the main objective this season is to finish 9th in the Constructors' Championship and build from there. We've already had an overhaul in the backroom staff and a new driver who is currently in last place as well. But as the races come thick and fast, the updates will come, and hopefully we'll get Williams from the back to be competing. That's Albon there, just going off the track.
And that's the lockup.
Five to go.
So 2 laps to go.
Four laps to go.
So we think box, 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 box.
Copy, box. Pit entry.
Copy. Use pit limiter.
So Magnussen is in the pits.
Be 3 to go.
So like 56 or 57. I think we found out where we are after this first race. Was the leader Leclerc was on the last lap. Someone
Was that a
run
lock-up
wide
on the track?
who-
Let's take a
and
look at
it's
the
Stroll.
replay. Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll. They've locked up, but that could have been much worse. The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Albon just moves out the way of the Mercedes. Excuse me.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner. We can take a look
And
now.
there you have it.
Look at
Leclerc
that.
wins
Leclerc takes first place.
the Bahrain Grand Prix.
They can be really proud of what they've achieved today. A result like that doesn't just fall into your lap.
Perez finishes second, Sainz third, Verstappen fourth. Hamilton finishes in
That's
fifth.
checkered flag.
Albon down in 17th place. Sargent in his first race for Williams finishes in last place. Hey Clutch World, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day.
Checkered flag. Checkered flag.
So there you have it.
Okay performance for
That
Alex
is
Albon today.
the first race of the Williams era done.
This was a mixed performance from Williams today. Some
A
excellent
lot of hard
decisions
work
and then some strategies
to
that
go
will need a bit
to
of
be
work.
put into this
There's
team.
no rest for F1 teams. Let's hope their hard work can get them closer to exceeding expectations in the next race.
With the race wrapped up, the team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
So hopefully the updates will be here by then. So that's how it finished. So the Drivers' Championship after one race, Leclerc on 25, Perez on 18, Sainz on 16, Verstappen on 12, Hamilton on 10, Bottas on 8, Gasly on 6, Norris on 4, Zhou Guanyu on 2, and Russell on 1. And in the Constructors, Ferrari on 41 points, Red Bull on 30, Mercedes on 11, Alfa Romeo on 10, AlphaTauri on 6, and McLaren on 4. Alpine, Haas, Williams and Aston Martin have no points after the first race. In this building project for Williams.